Dust in the air, sun's beating down. Farmhand sweating in the fields. Glance at the house, she's lit like dawn. Smoking like a spark in the breeze. Rough hands, dirty jeans full of dreams. Midnight whisper, meet me by the bone. Eyes like embers burning the scene. Risk all for the rush to twist a horn. Hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray in the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Whiskey and laughter steal away time. Behind the silo, hearts untamed. A kiss like wildfire, tossed like dice. Shadows ride, but say my name. Days blend to night, we live that thrill. Farmer's watchful guard, don't see her secret smile. My pulse a chill, chained to this spark, wild and free. Hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray in the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray in the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Oh, hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray in the shadows where danger waits. Danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate.
Hello, Super Puppy. Welcome in. I know, it's me this morning and not Juan. What are people gonna do? There we go. Everything should be set up. We only have this little bit of sunflower left. I've done a little bit off stream. Which, I mean, for me, nowadays is pretty cool. Oh. And then we have to harvest the soybean. We also have a few weeds to go ahead and take care of as well. Give me a moment here. I have to look at my Discord. Using the case, yes. Yes. Okay. Yep, I had a different one, and then this one I got on the broker. I don't know, the broker, find used broker sale thing mod for a heck of a deal. I want a bigger corn harvest header, but this works for now. Hey Michael, how's it going? 29 Celsius there. It's a bit cool for you versus what you usually get, but you can still keep that. Honestly, I'm not sure of our weather. I don't know. It says it's 27 on my phone. But I mean, it's still morning, so not even the hottest part of the day. I think we're getting up to 31 today. Yeah, 31 today, 32 tomorrow. Something like that. You need new tires on your truck. Do you actually need them, or do you just want them? Why do you need new tires so quickly? Didn't you get those recently? Okay, turn around here. Look, don't see the harvester. It must be on this side. I want to try to fix my webcam so it's further over. There. That's a little bit better. A little bit. So, sunflower. I think we're doing sunflower oil with it. I think. Is there another reason I needed sunflowers? Wish I could make sunflower seeds. Fry them out, roast them. Tire exploded. Well, that means that you had the wrong air pressure. Do you not watch the air pressure on your tires? You have to do that more regularly than what you think in the summer. Something most people don't know about is, weather temperature changes how your tires are. You have to account for that and change the pressure in your tires. Or you say kaboom. Where do we drop this off? Over here, probably? Let's see how much sunflower it takes. Takes all of it, so be it. Cool. Okay. Then we will go over here and find it. Sunflower oil. Oh, barely had any room. It only takes 25,000. Okay, so that field was perfect for sunflower. Oh, we have pallets of... What oil would this be? Canola oil. Okay. Well, I don't know if I believe that, Michael. You might have to buy a new tire pressure gauge or something. But yeah, maybe you just had crappy tires as well. We have to buy new tires for our pickup, but only because the tread is so low on them for winter. I feel like I need to go weed a field before we harvest. Every time I forget to do that. I don't know if you know if it was at 35 or not. Like, when did you actually go measure your tire pressure? I don't know. I like the foggy morning. There we go. I'm already gonna get lower yield on this because I didn't weed it before it grew. That's okay. You trust a computer part to tell you? Get out and do it by hand with the old-fashioned way. Don't trust a computer to tell you all the time. Get our sensors that go wonky all the time. Why am I not getting GPS lines? Oh, it's on the wrong setting here for some reason. Yeah, well, I'm telling you right now, just don't trust it. Learn to do it the old-fashioned way. Juan does that with our pickup and his big rig. With all the tires he has in big rig. We go out and measure them. Seems like there's a little bit on the edge that GPS won't reach, but see if I need to guess that or not. It should be okay. Not sure if this is working. We'll have to look at the map and make sure it's working. You know, where's that? Like, we have, I don't know, abundance of them. 3, 4, 5 of them. They're always around. Okay, this is working. So we can just do that. You know, the glove box is a good spot for it, Michael. It'll also be a good habit to actually measure the depth on your tires as well when you're going around. One has a little like spreadsheet but printed out that he writes all that in, and it's actually pretty interesting to actually see how quickly your tires change. Almost did that. It's most definitely a good thing you didn't crash. So what tire actually went on you? Was it a rear or a front tire? Back tire? It's still scary, but front tires way more crazy. While we're talking about driving and stuff, I won't be here this coming week. We have I won't say where, not yet. Maybe Juan will say it later. We have a fun, exciting trip coming up for trucking. So I'm gonna go with Juan next week. I originally was gonna stay home. But it's one of those trips that I don't want to not go on. Yeah, those freeways with no shoulders are a pain in the butt. Okay, that one, and then we have to bring this up to this other field here and do that field up there. I actually have to look at when will our cotton harvest be ready. Not till like February or March. Okay. Cotton has a... Oh no, harvesting. Okay, we're October, November. It was not ready this month, so it must be next month. November. That's unique for cotton. When do you guys harvest cotton in Texas? He is. I think that's pretty well known by now, Michael. if I'm streaming and one's not, just... He does say he'll probably do a stream tonight, though. That's all I know. I wouldn't know what time, what map. I also don't know if he'll be doing a stream tomorrow morning. I don't know. We're pretty busy with the RV stuff because the weather's good and you want to work on it when the weather's good. You don't want to be trying to do this stuff in winter. So, yeah, we're doing that in summer, and we just want to enjoy the summer. Get out and do some things. This one you can see the weeds on it a little bit better. Let's just pick a random line to go down. The hoeing doesn't take forever, thankfully. Let's put some fuel in this tractor. It's halfway empty. I mean, there's fuel, but yeah, I'm so far in debt, I don't know about that. Right, I forgot to look and see if there was something else I can put in the production. I need to get some income going. I don't know why chat and streams have been so quiet this week for me. I thought we were supposed to have the new leaderboard on here. I got an email saying that new leaderboard was available, but I don't see it on here. You didn't believe you. Yeah, but you just got tires, so it means you really need to learn how to take care of your tires. Back over here. See if I can read that email quickly about a leaderboard. Apparently I haven't read my emails today. I have a lot of emails. Okay, get rid of all that. Okay, level up with the new leaderboard. Doesn't seem like we have a way to enable it. It just talks about it. Well, that's what you would get for being cheap, Michael. Use $20 tires? I mean, there's so many things that could be wrong with that. One which is, how old were the tires? Were they sitting there with dry rot on them? Were they retreaded or not? Did you actually look at the depth of them and measure them all the way? There's so many variables there. I would not have paid $20 for used tires. That was your first giveaway. That's probably not what you should have done. So look at it this way, Michael. There's some things in life that you don't want to cheap out on. Tires and brakes are one of them. The couple things that save your life, you never want to cheap out on. You say yeah, but you're the one that bought $20 used tires. Let this be a lesson that high-end brakes and tires and shoes, anything you put between you and the ground. I think that's what somebody said in a quote once. So tires, shoes, a bed, like a good mattress, a good chair, anything you sit on, walk on, drive around with. Don't cheap out on it. What do you think one should get for a hat? What do you mean by that, Super? I think there's a few different ones you should get. Does the weeder go here? I think it does. Okay, let's go back to the field and now we can continue harvesting. Wait, let's see over here if I have anything go into this production. I need money. I don't have peas. Green beans I have some, but they won't go in here. The pallet stuff I thought would go in here from this greenhouse. The pallet stuff won't go in there. It's really upsetting that that won't work. Once I have like egg or rice flour, I need noodle soup, carrots, parsnips, rice. I've been doing spinach won't go in here that I have. I'll have to try to bring the pallets over here, but yes, a greenhouse gives you pallets, and then you can't use the pallets anywhere. I might switch out to a different greenhouse. I see that I don't really have it. Like show you guys, it has like a spigot where you can unload. It's not the best, but I can actually have crop I can use. But the pallets I have to sell the sell everything mod. That's the only place I can sell those. Okay. This is a decent size. Oh, I have to bring this back for the different header. Different size field here. For soybean, should be good. We'll get the other header. So Super Puppy 1 does have a different hat. But yeah, the Amazon wishlist thing, we'll see if Juan wants to put it up later. It is public. It doesn't have all the new hats on it that you guys have been talking about since we made the list. But the ones we found. So I also changed out my horse helper mod. There's like 3 different ones. So every time I brush the horses, they glitch out. So I've seen if I put a new mod in here, if it would be different, or if I have to sell those horses and buy new ones, which I don't want to. But I'll have to take a look and see if that's fixed or not, with just a less glitchy mod. Should make sure the header's clean. Alright, should head to get something to drink. So a tire place has them for 110 bucks. And you're probably like, wow, that's a lot of money versus 20 bucks. No, don't. We can do. I don't kind of like that, but other herbs are. Header would be. We'll put it there for now. To find a header rack. The weird thing about this cotton is that it doesn't even look close to ready. Like it's supposed to be ready next month. Doesn't look ready at all. I also thought more about buying this field over here. This next property. I think I'm gonna do that. Take out a loan. In the winter, when there's nothing to do, because planting, seeding, you can't harvest. Take out a loan and make that a new field. Well, that tells you can't trust it. I mean, you can trust it to go off, but 3 seconds is not enough time. Yeah, putting too much trust into computer sensors. I would not do that. Once Big Rig is made up of computer sensors, I just decide for the fun of it what to do some days, and yeah. Stop relying on technology, Michael. You have to learn to do it old-fashioned way. Treat technology like a tool that aids you, kind of like a GPS. Help you know where you should be going, but you shouldn't rely on it. You might, be in a lake or drive off a bridge sometimes, All these common sense about that when you use GPS, right? So it's a tool to aid you, but not to be relied on. It should have been nice yield from this soybean. Also, there's nothing much to do with soybean in terms of production, because I don't have use for them, so they can just be sold when the money's good. And there are mods for like soy, milk, and tofu and all that stuff. I don't have any of those installed. Nope. GPS is like, we're gonna go there. No. I had some yogurt for breakfast and it's bothering me. It looks like we have some hail damage there in the middle of the field. This is decent size for this combine and header. It's the size of the field. I wouldn't want to become too much bigger than this, because then it feels like it takes all day to harvest. Tricky to make sure I get out of this. Well, the game had an update this week, so it's still loading other shader caches. You have hail later tonight. Ooh. Yes, you have Interesting weather pattern coming in. I know Monday we have a big cold front with rain coming through on Monday here. Sadly, where we're going is gonna be a lot of forest fire smoke. A lot of it. So not looking forward to that part of it. We actually have a fire, say 40 minutes from here, maybe 45 minutes. It's getting pretty big over that way. We're actually doing pretty decent on fires. I mean, knock on wood. This is the least smoky summer that I've had in a long time. I mean, prairies would say a different story, but over here we're actually doing pretty decent. Let's just continue to the end here and turn around. 52% full already. We have the one big fire by Lynn, but that's many hours from here. That one doesn't bother us as much. It still upsets me that that fire was caused by a police officer, who also, like you, Michael, blew out a tire on a boat trailer because they were hauling a search and rescue boat. The people behind them say they saw sparks for many miles before the tire blew, and it's so dry up here that the sparks on the highway created a fire the whole mile after mile after mile, kilometer after kilometer. By the time the guy actually realized and pulled over, he had created such a big forest fire over here. And he did it in the area that just a few years ago, they almost lost the whole town because of a fire from a... I don't know if they ever determined if it was from a train or not. But I think they have. There's suspicions that the train track there, they lost many homes, many businesses, everything. Now they're being threatened by another fire from a boat trailer. You people in your tires, I tell ya. Now you've been getting a lot of dirt from western Texas. Nope, you can keep that too. I already had enough with allergies as it is. I think we got that little tidbit there. Do this row and then probably bring the trailer over. We're not quite full yet, but I don't want to be halfway down a row and be full. almost feel like I'm having an allergic reaction to that yogurt I had. Kinda weird to say, but that's how my throat feels. I'm kinda curious. I'll have to look this up. Oh, yeah, the fire on Wednesday? Made in the sky. So you had a big enough fire to make it really smoky over there? Oh dear. Let's pause this. I forgot how to do this. How do I show you guys? There. I didn't realize how bad Alaska's getting up there too. So that's right now it says. You see, we're pretty clear up in BC. I mean, oh man, that's gonna really hit my family over in Michigan area. Look how dark this is up from all this fire. That is absolutely crazy. The dirt flare up, gotcha. Like, can you imagine living up here? It's just absolutely crazy right now. I wish I could explain how huge these, yeah, like how big these fires are. I wish I could explain that to you, Michael. They're huge. Like, these are huge fires. We have a couple that, these ones I think, um, overwintered. Basically, I think these ones came back from over last summer. When the snow wasn't enough. So these are our new one. That one is thankfully, this is Kirameus over here. Is thankfully far enough away. This one in the U.S. was giving us problems, or Juan problems, because he lives up in Castlegar. That one, the smoke was getting pretty bad. But that one is pretty big in the U.S. That's a bothersome there. But yeah, BC look like we're so good on smoke right now. Knock on wood, we're doing pretty good. But man, the prairies. So you guys have quite a few fires around here too, it says. Pretty small compared to the ones we are having. I think over here, California has a big one up here. Where? I thought California had a pretty big one. Well, this is not even mapped. I don't see why it wouldn't be mapped. Don't know why I'm not seeing that one. But yeah, the prairies are on fire. That is pretty nasty. Back to gaming we go. Let's definitely pretty crazy. YouTube saying not enough bit rate. I don't know why. We're only 80% full, but that's enough for me when I'm like, yeah, these rows are gonna get pretty big. Let's see. Finding some other music to turn on. Where are you going? Going on a trip. I like hearing about trips. Quite a bit of hail damage. I thought we only had one spot, but you have a second spot. Travis. Not familiar with it. The water park that you're talking about, or is this actual like a lake that you're gonna go like cabin? Wait, come on. Okay, where is it? I asked my phone to bring it up. Okay, it's like an area, like a sneaky looking lake. It looks more like a river, but it's a lake. You guys call it a lake, but it looks like a river lake, like a sneaky, it's very sneaky looking. It's really interesting. Is it like a really known spot for like boating, fishing? Like, what do you do there? It's just a tourist spot? Oh, yeah, that's close to Austin. That's pretty cool. Like, it looks out of place for you guys, but it's like really sneaky looking river that we would have up here. It's more of a lake for you guys and part of it, and then turns into a river. Oh, the Colorado River empties into this lake, it looks like. Interesting. Very interesting. It sounds like fun. I mean, I don't know what you're doing there, but I'm all up for going to see a lake and have a little downtime maybe. Are you going with the rest of your family? Going on a boat? I'm not much for like hanging out just on a boat doing nothing. Like if I'm kayaking or if I'm fishing. But some people over here just go out in a lake and sit there all day, like sunbathing on a lake. And I'm like, I don't know. Oh, you just come with your sister and brothers? Well, that sounds like fun for siblings. Going out and doing that. You jump in the water from the boat. Yeah, you know how to swim, that's good. That's something that I wouldn't do is, you know, swimming. When you go in a boat, you go in the water. Yeah, at least you make it worth it. It's very common here for people to do the, what do you call it? Like the tube behind the boat. They're being dragged along in a tube. I don't know the word for it, but... And with the wake and stuff, you try to see how long you can hang on sometimes. Sometimes the people do like water skiing behind a boat, but it's not as popular anymore. Some people do it though. I actually see some areas actually have like buoys in the water for you to go up and down, like skiing in and out of them. Now Juan and I have been looking at kayaks again. We miss our kayaks. We sold our old ones. We want to get new ones. And then build a kayak rack on the back of the RV. Marble Falls. I would have to look that up. No, does it actually have a waterfall there? Hey, those towns, you have a lot of them up here that have like falls in the name, and you're like, but there's no waterfall. It used to be back in the day. That's a funny sticker. Stay away from power lines if you're outside, or you get electrocuted maybe? Like the top right one? I'm trying to decipher. Like, hey, you're gonna get electrocuted if you touch it. 75% full. Am I gonna regret this halfway down? We'll see. The answer is probably yes, but we'll do it anyways. Down the tube behind the boat before? I haven't. Like I said, I'm not a big boat person. I'm not really a beach person either. It's very popular for people to go stand on the beach here and sunbathe, and I'm finding that boring. Just go sit on some hot sand and have the sun sunburn me. Doesn't sound like fun. Oh, you don't know if it has a waterfall? streaming. We'll see. Marble Falls. Looks like it's a pretty area. I haven't seen any waterfalls there right away. Oh, it looks like fun, Michael. Hopefully you have a good time. Definitely fun. You go to the beach, you tackle the water, the waves. So what you would agree would be much better than just sitting on sand and doing nothing, right? And 97%. We're gonna get full here. Almost done with this field. We are, I'll call it a stream. Thanks for being here and chatting, Michael. Like, my stream would be really quiet. Super Puppy's been in here a little bit too. Are you looking for fish at the beach? Yeah. I mean, the right time of year you might see salmon here, but for the most part, the smaller lakes you'll have better luck seeing the fish, not the bigger ones here. Our lakes are way too big for the fish to be hanging out where popular tourist area is. But the salmon do find their way up from one lake through to the other one. Yeah, some of the other lakes we go to have much better luck seeing fish. Or turtles. Or the birds. My friend went kayaking and saw a bear the other day in the water, swimming in the water. I'm like, oh. Holds a lot of soybean. When is the best time to sell soybean? Oh, it's not in storage, so we have to do it the old-fashioned way here. Oh, in June, so we have to keep this all the way to June. Okay. Won't be quick money. Ah, drive a jet boat at the lake. Something else I haven't done. There's a place that runs them out here. It sounds like you're gonna have a lot of fun with boats and jet skis, jet boat. Florida, you hit 80 miles per hour on one. Oh boy. I don't know if I would be a fan of that. Like, I get the thrill and the fun, but the feeling if you fly off of one of those at 80 miles per hour. I don't know if I like the thought of how that would feel. harvest on this field. A couple more passes left. Can't remember if the later yield. Yeah, the later yield isn't as much darker green here in the mini map, or making a higher yield over here. So it's smooth for 5 seconds and then boom. Yeah, something tells me that it shouldn't be going that fast. Yes, a wave. Yeah, the smooth ride for 5 seconds. It definitely would be interesting feeling that. Imagine that's what surfers actually enjoy about hitting a wave, right? Really, really smooth when you do find it. Come on, have to finish the row. There. You don't think you're on the water? Could be, yeah. I don't know how that all works, but could be. I lifted you out of the water for 5 seconds. There we go. I think we have maybe pass and a half left after this. It's too smooth to be true. I mentioned that sensation is one that hangs with you, right? You can think about it, feel it, relive it, feel it. Something like that is pretty unique. Okay, let's turn and get the last pass here. I'm gonna store this in the silo. A bummer. It's October and we have to wait till like June and July to sell it or whatever I said. Not making money off of this in the winter. That's okay, that cotton next month, I'm gonna sell that right away. I'm not gonna try to make clothes out of it, I don't think. At least that's what I say now. I changed my mind. Hey Josh. Doing alright, you? I'm just getting ready to end my stream here once I deliver this, so you caught me at the end. Only have to drive it a little bit here and deliver it, but I was gonna call it a stream. We have just over 25,000 liters of soybean. Nope, I didn't back it up properly. I twisted your kneecap at work yesterday. Ooh. I hear that's rough. Hopefully it heals pretty quickly for you. I'll park this over out of our storage. Next time I stream, hopefully will be cotton harvest. So I think I'm pretty ready for that. Nice, massive farm. Like, I didn't mean for this to be a red farm, but I mean we have a green tractor, but everything else is pretty much red of some sort. Turn this music off. Okay. I know there's only a few of you watching, but who's watching redirects? Who's streaming? Anybody? Nobody's really playing Farm Sim right now. Okay, I won't do a retrack then. Okay, yeah, Juan, like I say, should be doing a stream tonight. It's a little bit funny, Michael. But yeah, I'm ending this because I have a parched throat and I need to go drink some stuff and make it feel better. Allergies and all that. So I see you guys either tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. There'll be a stream from Juan or I. And like I say, no streams this week for me. We'll go from there. Adios.